Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back bringing you the 2022 International Masters competition that I did at the Walters Pyramid. So right here, my opponent is going to pull into the half guard position, and I'm going to start setting up my grips and figuring out how I'm going to pass. Now, in this role, I guess I should say competition role, it's going to be very, very patient oriented. I'm not going to get frustrated. I'm going to go for my over-under pass, and you're going to see how effective it can be in a competition setting at this level. And I'm just going to, play my game and take my time. So right here, my opponent's got a grip of my pants with his right arm, and he's grabbing my collar with his left arm. And I'm not too worried about it because I've got a deep grip on the back of his collar with my left arm, and I'm grabbing his pant leg, his left pant leg, and I want to sit to my hip, which is one of the ways I really like to pass the half guard position. So right there, I try to sit to my hip and swing my leg over, but he's very, very tall, and as you can see with his right leg is pretty much able to stay super locked on my right leg, and as you can see when he puts it, it's basically reaching past my belt. He's very, very tall. So right here, I have to basically keep my balance in such a way where I'm not going to get tipped over, but I also want to keep my body close to his body because that's how I like to sit into the half guard passing position. So right here, he's trying to lift me and elevate me. I don't know if he was trying to get me into like a single leg X position or just elevate me and try to come up for a single leg or get a sweep position. But right here, I'm able to split the legs apart by getting my right arm under his leg. And now I can start getting into my over under passing position. So right here, his legs are far apart, and I'm going to start grabbing his belt. Right here, he's got his knee shield, but his knee shield isn't really from my hip to my shoulder line. It's more horizontal. So I'm going to be able to get my shoulder and head under his leg, which is what I'm trying to do. So his leg goes above my shoulder, and I can really get into the over under pass and start initiating my passing game. So as you can see here, I'm able to get my shoulder and head under, and now it's time to go to work. Now I can get into the over under pass, which is my favorite pass that I use pretty much all the time. And right here, as you can see, I'm walking down his right leg, keeping weight in my toes, and I pass right here, but he's able to re-guard. He's got a very good scrambly guard, very, very flexible. So the only thing I got for that move or that pass attempt was the advantage. But again, I'm able to get right back into the over under position, and this is going to be a position, it's going to take some time. So right here, I'm bearing my head, making sure I've got a good over under position, and right here I pass and I solidify by holding his right pant leg and getting into the almost getting into the side control, but I did get the pass because I initiated it for 3 seconds. So right here, he's able to re-guard and get his knee shield back in, but again, his knee shield is very horizontal. It's not really keeping me away. So what I'm doing is I'm using my left arm to grab a deep grip on the collar and grab his pants, and I'm going to set up the over under once again. So right here, he's got his leg over, and I'm making the mistake right here of keeping my arm at a 90-degree angle, which is not really what you want to do. It sets you up for triangles, but what I'm going to do is grab his pant leg, as you can see right here, and try to keep that pin down. So when he actually goes for his triangle attempt, which is going to be coming up very, very shortly, when he tries to go for that triangle attempt, he's not going to be able to solidify the triangle attempt, and it's going to set me right back up for the over under. So right here, I've got grips on the pants, and right here he tries to go for the triangle, but my left arm saves me from getting triangled, and right here I'm able to get my leg over, and now I'm going to get right back into the over under pass, and I apologize that the ref was in the way. So right here, I'm back in the over under, my tried and true passing position. So as you're going to see, I'm going to when I solidify what my grip should be doing, I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to swing it over and get into the over under passing position. And those medics were running around all over the place. I don't know what was really going on right there. So right here, I sprawl my legs out, I'm in the over under passing position, and right here I pass. So, and now I'm able to actually solidify the side control position. So it took me 3 times to get the over under pass. The first time was just the advantage. He was able to re-guard. The second time I got the pass, but he was able to re-guard, and the third time I was able to get the pass and stop him from re-guarding. So right here, now I'm in the side control, and I'm just going to start going for my tried and true game. So I'm going to grab his pant leg right here, walk my hips towards him, and then when he brings his leg down, I'm going to step over into the mount position, as you can see here. So now I've got the mount position. Now that I've solidified my position over the submission, I can start going for my mounted Ezekiels and whatever other mounted attacks I want. So right here, again, I'm splaying my legs out, splaying my knees out so he can't rock me to either side. As you can see, I'm posting on my knees and moving his hand. So I'm trying to go for the mounted Ezekiel, which is one of my favorite submissions, but he's doing a good job of preventing me from doing so. So right here, he's kind of straight arming his arm, and he's going to start turning into a turtle position. So I just float above him and I end up taking the back. So as you can see here, I've got a nice grip with my left arm, getting it nice and deep on his collar. And what I'm looking at, actually, when I'm looking, is the score, and also I'm looking at my coach because he's helping me figure out what I want to do. So after I get the points, I'm going to body lock the position here so he can't get out, and I'm going to start working on solidifying the bow and arrow choke and getting the choke from the back and finishing the fight. So right here, figure four, lock my legs, and he's fighting my arms. I'm sorry about the camera angles and everything. This footage was not something that I recorded. I got it from somewhere else. So right here, I'm able to kind of extend his leg out, and now I'm going to start going for the choke, which you can't really see, but what I'm trying to do is grab his far collar, and once I get it, I'm going to start setting up the choke from the back. So right here, I get it, and I'm going to start turning and getting to the bow and arrow, but that's going to be the end of the quarterfinals. So let's get right into these takeaways. Right here is my first attempt at the over-under, and I'm going to be able to get into the position that I want to get into, but right here he's able to re-guard, and I'm not able to solidify the position. And the main takeaway is basically just to keep going. If somebody, you know, stops your guard passing attempt, just keep going. Right here is the second attempt where I'm able to actually adjust my over-under and solidify the position and get my points, but he's going to be able to re-guard once again. So the main goal is not to get frustrated, just keep going. When you're passing somebody's guard like that, it should be exciting for you, not frustrating, because you're that much closer to passing the guard. Here is my third attempt where I'm actually able to set up everything nice and get into the side control position and actually solidify the pass. So it took 3 times to get it, but as a guard passer, you know, don't be frustrated with people re-guarding, and just keep going and you'll eventually get what you want. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you at the semifinals match that's going to be posted on Saturday. Thank you. Peace.